Paxton had one of his better days?
It looked okay, from my angle. Obviously, we got to watch the tape and kind of see, what the total practice looked like. But he made some plays. He's made plays all off season, and even our first 4 days of camp. So it's practice. He's made plays. He hadn't made plays. It's practice. He's getting better.
Jeff Harmon wasn't out here again. How concerned are you with his knee?
I'm not concerned. I mean, he's got a little soreness in his knee. So does Sewell Cravens. It's really the same exact injury for both of those guys. Just being smart, Nikki. It's early in training camp. You can bring them back and push those guys through those injuries and have a setback and lose them for week one. I mean, we can't afford to do that. So we're being smart with the injuries. Obviously, it's early. We've got plenty of camp left, so we'll get him back in due time. But he wants to be out here, and he's working hard with Greek and those guys to get better.
What did you see from those backup tight ends, specifically Matt and Cost today?
It's a good group. It's a young group. It's a competitive group. It's a smart group. So I've been pleased with those guys the entire off season, even in training camp for the first 4 days.
How do you seen Bradley Chubb 2 days in Pats now? How's Bradley grasping the scheme? How's he looking?
He's doing fine. He's a smart football player. So learning what to do won't be his concern. I mean, he's a big guy. He's powerful. He can set an edge. So watching him play, obviously versus NFL tackles and tight ends, it hadn't been a setback for him. I mean, he's a strong guy. He can set an edge. He can rush the passer. So what we saw in college, we've seen some out here.
Phoenix, you had Pecco and Butt out of team periods today.
Yeah, but Pecco first. It was a vet day for him. He went through individual, and he didn't take any team reps. But we're just being smart again, with his body, so we can make it through the long haul. Very simple.
When you go 5 practices in a row here to start camp, it's not uncommon to have a bad one. It doesn't really seem like you guys had a bad practice.
Again, it's practice, and sometimes you guys just watch it and it all looks good, but it's not. I mean, we're not there yet. And everyone right now in the league's feeling good. That's what camp's about. I mean, this is my 15th camp, and every camp I went to, it was a good camp. So how do you know how good you are until you play? So that stuff's overrated. How it looks, right? I mean, we have battles going on that's going to get settled. We have some guys who are not doing things right now. We're still coaching loafs. So it's not perfect. But everyone feels good right now because it's training camp. It's professional football players, it's professional coaches, so it should look good to the eye. But as you study it, I mean, we got a long way to go, man. So it's training camp.
Vance, Bradley used the word they could create chaos with those 4 outside linebackers. Given your defensive background, what challenges can they present if you can get 3 or 4 of them on the field?
Well, obviously on sub downs in our NASCAR package to get a speed rusher on the inside guard or our center, that's impossible for those guys to block those guys. And we do have those body types who can rush on guards. In our base package, we have some things we can do, to add rushers to the package and to have some coverage ideas behind it. So it's a good thing, when you have rushers and you have 3 or 4 guys, you can rotate also. It's a good thing. It makes it hard on offense.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Coach. Bill Musgrave has a lot of experience coaching young quarterbacks.
Yes.
Going back to Michael Vick.
Yeah.
How do you see his manner with the young quarterbacks here?
It's been really good for us. Matt Ryan, David Carr, Foles. You said it, Michael Vick. I mean, he's coached a lot of young quarterbacks as rookies. I think Billy does a good job of making their jobs easy. Okay, that's coordinating, right? I mean, it's our job as coaches to make their jobs easy, not make it hard. And he's done a good job with our offense, creating completion passes, right? So, we can drop back on 1st and 10 and hit a 4-yard pass. That's huge for us, and that's his job. He's done a good job at that. But he gets it, with young quarterbacks as far as the time it takes to develop young quarterbacks, and the progression it takes, and giving those guys enough information so we can operate, but not so much where it's overwhelming. And that's Billy's strength.
What's your message going into the first off day to the guys, especially coming back Friday? Right?
First off day, it's great timing. It's been 5 hard days, especially the last 2 days in full pads, and we want those guys to stay off their feet and rest. It's not an off day to go out and have a good time. We're in training camp still, so we want to keep the focus on training camp, and obviously taking care of their body, having a day off, go see your wife, see your kids, and come back and get your focus back on football.
Vance, with Case being a veteran quarterback coming in here and helping the offensive line, which struggled a little bit last year, does that internal clock he has to get rid of the ball, are you seeing that already pay off and give advantage to the O-line?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, the quarterback, you said it, I mean, he can make the offensive line better, by getting rid of the football. And Cates does that, and Billy has designed plays, for it to happen more often. So it's a combination of play calling and getting rid of the football, and obviously blocking your man in front of you for enough time so the ball can go. But yes, I mean, he's great at it.
Vance, kind of back to what you were telling Ryan, it seems like there's a different optimism this year than last year. Not that you don't have that same optimism, but do you want to kind of pump the brakes on maybe the team's feeling themselves a little bit at this point? Because Cortland Sutton catches everything thrown to him.
Yeah. I mean, again, guys, I mean, we've had night meetings where we're talking about what's real, okay, what's out there. Okay, I mean, it's a hard league. We felt good last year, didn't we? Right? We were 4-0 in preseason. We were 3-1 starting off. I mean, that's the first quarter of the season. So we get it. We know how it feels when it's right, but we have to do a better job of keeping it going. So I think this team gets it. We're humble, we're hungry, but we have work to do. And the players understand that. And that's being explained to them every night. Again, it looks great, right? Guys are working hard and we're making plays out here, and it looks great to you guys, I'm sure. But to us, we get it. It's a long road, to winning football games. So we're being very humble with this thing.
Saying that, are you pleased where the team is 5 days into camp?
Yeah, absolutely, I am.
Kind of on the other side of that, when you see mistakes and we're quick to jump on a player, maybe a backup quarterback or a second or third team center, is that overblown on our part too?
Yes, because it's practice, and it's going to be good plays, it's going to be bad plays, and the bad ones, again, we correct, and the good ones, we high-five them, and that's pretty much it. We don't take a lot of stock in grading guys daily. It's a process.
Will Chad Kelly, though, get reps with the twos at some point?
Yes, he will. I mean, he's doing a good job. So is Paxton. They're both locked in, man. They're both battling. They're both making plays down the field for us. So it's been fun to watch those two compete.
Why is Case so good in the middle of the field? In terms of stats, it's off the chart.
As far as his stats, he completes the ball, Troy, and that's what the good ones do. They complete the ball. If it's any free access on the field, he finds it, and that's his special trait. He's accurate. He finds the open guy. He completes the ball. That's huge for us.
Day two after pads, having the running backs in there, you're able to get a more clear evaluation, especially with full pads. How are the tailbacks looking, especially in pass pro picking up blitzes?
They're looking good, especially in pass pro. I watched number 2 pick up a big-time stunt today, 37, 36, 23, 33. I mean, they're all doing a good job right now. It's a heavy competition. It's going to be fun to see how it finishes. Okay?
Thank you.
All right, thank you.